is named Rosa A. Lot. And I might not pronounce that in middle initial right. So what we got, we're going to give you a little history on her. You've seen her on my show with Paulette. We've got somebody here that's going to tell you a little something about that later. I want you to remember that name, Rosa A. Lot. Jazzy, peace out. Jazzy Talk Show. What's your name, ma'am?
I'm Rosalind Carter.
Okay, where do you live?
Central Nell, Alabama.
Central Nell, Alabama in the house tonight. Okay. Tell my viewers a little bit about Miss Rosa. Tell them about her.
Miss Rosa A. Lot was born in Central Nell, Alabama. She was an educator. She believed in education for all. But back in the day, we could not get a 1 through 11th grade education in Central Nell, Alabama. We had to travel to Mobile, or like one of my cousins, she had to go to Linden, Alabama to get her 11th grade education. At that time, we did not have the 12th grade. It was the highest grade was the 11th. And if you were able to finish the 8th grade, oh, that was just wonderful, my mother taught me. But Miss Lott wanted this town to have their own education in the city of Central Nell, Alabama. So therefore, after she graduated, she went to Tuskegee High School.
Okay.
And she came back to this town, and she started the process of trying to get an education for the citizens, the black citizens of Central Nell, Alabama. It was an awful task, but it was a labor of love for her. She had no means of traveling. She could not drive. So she had to depend upon the mercies of people to take her to Mobile to appear before the Mobile County School Board or ride the Gulf Transport bus. And she did this faithfully.
Yeah.
She had a problem with her legs, and they what we would call today would be what you call swollen legs. But she didn't pay that any attention. She went to the school board as often as she possibly could, asking for a higher education in Central Nell, Alabama. To make a long story short, she was blessed. She was helped by some individuals, and they started putting 2 and 3 rooms each year, and then each time they would put 2 or 3 rooms, each grade would go higher.
Okay.
Now, the blue building that we're trying to save,
okay,
that was the total thing that we had even when I was a part of school. I graduated 1964, but when I started in the 1st grade, there was nothing but the blue building.
The blue building.
All of us attended school in the blue building. Now, if you couldn't get in the blue building, there was a church named Bethlehem Missionary Baptist Church right next door to it. We had to go over there and have school. I went to church 7 days a week, and a lot of us went to church 7 days a week because we had to have classes over there. There was a Rosenwald school behind Bethlehem, but it was burned down. So that meant it was just a little blue building and that little one-room church that we were able to get our high school diploma until God blessed us to get another section that was the red brick. But that did not happen until many years later.
Okay.
This school has history that needs to be told.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful history. We want our children to understand the legacy of education in this town. This lady pulled together 18 or more communities. We came from Chinchula, even out of Mississippi, Washington County. That is illegal now for you to cross the lines.
Okay.
But we had people to travel from Washington County to get a high school education at Rosa A. Lot. The legacy of this school is being pushed aside. We want it to be told, please.
Okay, now what are they trying to do to it?
Well, right now, we are in the process. They are saying that they are in the process of renovating the red brick section of it.
Okay.
And that was the addition to the blue building.
Okay.
And then they put another addition on that school, and we are happy to have it. Truly, we are happy to have it. Our goal is that we want to preserve the legacy of the blue building, the original, and the red brick, which is part of the original. We want this building to house like a museum,
Okay.
And we want it to be open so that our kids can have art classes in there, music classes in there, drama classes in there. Some parents cannot afford to take their kids to Mobile for classes, and if the teachers do come out, they can't afford. We have single parents, a lot of single parents.
Okay.
They do need help.
Okay.
A lot of kids, when you get that skill of art, music, and drama, and what have you in them, other skills in their lives are built from this. And we want this school to be a multi-purpose museum where we can have activities 24/7. After school, we would like to have after-school programs.
Okay.
We would like to have feed the kids. We have what you call lock key kids. And we need to have some type of lunch in the afternoons. All kids are not able to have a lunch.
Are they trying to tear that school down?
That is what they did say at a meeting.
Okay.
That this school would be torn down. And this is why we started this movement. We asked them, please don't do that. Let us have it, please.
Let you all have it.
Yes, we asked for that.
Mm-hmm.
This was said at a meeting in the back of the Bethlehem Missionary Baptist Church with a lot of people there present. Mm-hmm. Not only this lady here, she was present there too. Mm-hmm. She was there.
Okay.
But it was many more besides her.
She's got somebody here with her. And this is a very serious thing because I know how it is because they tore Central down. Then they built Bishop State up there, but they tore Central down. They whooped Blunt down, and a lot of schools they just been tearing down, and things are just sitting there. And those buildings can be housed for even hurricane victims, something. I always feel that they can use it for something. You know what I'm saying? The ones that were here that were tore down, I always felt they could use it for something. But she's got a friend here, and we're going to swing over to her buddy here. Now, this lady come here with her. What's your name, ma'am?
My name is Patricia Wilson.
Okay, and you're in on this here?
Yes, I serve as the Assistant Secretary for the Rosa Historic Preservation Society.
Okay, and what you want to tell my viewers? If it's somebody looking at making call you all and say, well, I'm going to see if I can get them some help, what you want to tell them?
I would like to tell them, I think I agree with all what the President, Mrs. Rosa Carter is our President, and we do have contact numbers, amen, and we do have that they can get in touch with us.
Okay.
Amen, and we even got one of the members that we use her email.
Okay.
And but it's no.
Give me some phone numbers, because on TV emails kind of messed up, but something be wrong with the email sometime. You know, Jazzy be trying to hear y'all voice to write it down, but I tell you what, give us some phone numbers.
Okay, all right, for our President, Rosalind Carter, area code 251. The number 866-5581. Vice President Joanne Chastain, 866-2547. And our Assistant Vice President is Quincy McCree. The number is 866-7642.
Okay, because see, you never know who watching Jazz Radio Show. Might be a school superintendent or somebody, and it might lay on their heart, and they can give you all some type of help. Some lawyer or somebody may see it, because my viewers, they really care, and they understand why I put people on here, because you all are doing something.
Yes.
I'm behind people that are doing something. I want to commend you all for getting out and trying to help. Have you got a picture of the little blue building on there?
Yes, we do.
Okay, pull that up. I'm going to want her to... we're going to swing over here to the President and hold that up at the top, like I told you. We're going to show them what you all are trying to keep here. That's the little blue building.
Yeah.
Look at that. And I seen that when we went up there. Me and Paulette went up there, ladies and gentlemen. You all have seen this building before. We went up there and we showed you all this building. And because we filmed the cornerstone on the church and we talked with the Reverend and them. But that old blue building,
Yes.
that's what they're trying to preserve.
Yes, it is.
And it's history. Because once it's gone, it's just gone. People barely have pictures of it. Okay, President, you can put it down. President, on the last little bit, you want to tell my viewers...
this is a labor of love. We are all hard-working individuals. Some of us are retired, and we need help, financial help. But most of all, we ask you to pray for us. We want this building to stay there so that when individuals come back, we have people come back home. They're moving home, they're retiring, they're coming home. But they want to bring their grandchildren to show their grandchildren that, hey, if I did this with my life,
yes,
why don't you do better than I? And that's one thing that we are trying to teach kids. Do better than we did in life. Make something of yourself.
That's right.
With all this hate in the world, all we're trying to do is just produce more love.
That's right.
We're trying to stop the violence.
Yes.
That's right.
We're trying to get our kids in while they're young. The scripture talks about bring them in as they're young and feed them good things. Feed them the right words. Teach them what not to do. Teach them the good things to do in life. It's enough hate.
It is.
We need to spread love.
Yes, we do.
And sometimes it takes little small individual groups. Every step is just one step at a time. And if we can save one child at a time, that child can save another child. And that child can save another child. This is a group of people that love people. We are hard-working individuals, and we need your help. We are asking you to talk to the school board. Help us to save this school so that we can save. You never know who we will be able to help. If we don't try, who else is going to try?
That's right.
It's our duty to try, and nothing beats a try. My grandmother told me but a failure.
That's
she said,
right.
Nothing beats a try.
Girl, I just pray on y'all keeping that building, because I mean, if we could get some the old school desks and have them preserved in there where the kids can go in, and some old books. You know, some old books that Booker T. Washington and George Washington, old stuff. Where they can go, it could be like a museum.
We hope to have a museum in that, right, Pat?
Yes, we do.
We want to have, we are gathering information. You'd be surprised how much information people is giving us for this. We're finding out that there were all kinds of little schools even in the neighborhood.
That was Lot. Now, Paulette told me. It was some Lot man that was the minister of Martin Luther King Church. I gotta get that pulled up. I gotta get it pulled up. Cause Paulette, I can call her and she'll tell her. But if she the one told me about Lot, and we went up there and he was over a church. Well, it was one that was over a church. So I got to find out a little more about that name. But that lady her name is out there, really. She's done a lot.
Oh, she did.
Okay, we're going to want that phone number again. 251. Give us the president phone number.
Okay, the president number is 251, area code, number 866-5581.
Okay, and your name again?
My name is Patricia Wilson. And I serve as the assistant secretary.
The assistant secretary. All right. On our end, we're going to want you all to tell them God bless you.
God bless.
God bless you.
All right. That's both of these sisters said God bless you. All right. I've had a nice time, baby. We've been pulling out Low Life magazine. We've been looking at a bunch of stuff. I've enjoyed you all so much, okay? I hope that you all have got a little information tonight. If you can help these ladies, please give them a call. Jazzy Red, we love you. Peace out. We had to come back because we did all that talking, and what they came to tell you, we didn't tell. So, okay, y'all know there's always complications and problems on Jazzy Red Show, but we've been sitting here talking, and we had to come back. Tell them what you got going on.
You're
going to invite them.
18th, on May the 18th, at 1 p.m., you are cordially invited to come to the campus of the Rosa A. School. We are going to be unveiling a historical marker for the school. We are recognized by the Alabama Historical Commission. And the public is invited. It's open. We will be outside for the ceremony, and then we will go inside the gym and celebrate with the reception.
Now give us that date again.
May the 18th, 1 p.m., 17740 Celeste Road. This is where the school is located, so you can put your GPS on and follow that and come and enjoy yourself. Just be relaxed. Everyone will be there, so you come. Your friends will be there.
And give us your phone number again, 251.
251-866-5581.
All right, Jazzy Red, we had to get that out. Peace out.
Thank you.
Red Talk Show, and we're here. What's your name, young man?
Carlos Turner.
Carlos Turner. What you running for? What are you doing?
I'm running for City Council District 2, Mobile, Alabama.
City Council District 2, Mobile, Alabama. Tell my viewers a little bit about you.
Well, one of the things about me, I think I'm the most versatile person in Mobile. I have a lot to offer for Mobile. My background is in sports medicine. I work in the healthcare field for over 13 years. I am a business owner. I am a compassionate person. I'm a team player. I do a lot of coaching in the community. McGill Tooling Catholic School, St. Mary Catholic School. But I do a lot. I'm a very versatile person.
Okay. Have you got a number or something in case they wanted to get in touch with you?
Yes, you can always reach me at my office number. It's 251-694-9444.
All right, and we're going to show you that. Well, you see the young man is dressed nice, got a little suit on and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He's business professional, okay? All right, you going to tell him to vote for you?
Yes, I need you guys to vote for me. It's a very serious election. If the city is on the rise, if the city is supposed to be a city that's on the rise, I would love to be a part of something like this.
Okay, all right. Y'all remember this young man. Now, Jazzy just met him. Tell him God bless you.
God bless you.
All right, Jazzy Red, peace out. That young man wanted to say something. Come on with it.
Well, hey, look, if we're in America today, if success is something that's earned, and this is something that's visible right here, this is measurable, I think everybody should come out here and take a look at this. You know, success is very important to our young men.
Tell them what this is.
This is Africatown over here.
Okay.
We have a lot of historical events going on here, and for our kids to unshackle themselves from the things that's going on in society, they need to be educated.
They need to be educated. All right, Jazzy Red, peace out. We got a lady finna to give us a Jazzy Red, peace out. Jazzy Red Talk Show. What's your name there, sister?
Lorna Gale Woods.
Okay, what are you standing in front of there? Tell them where we at today.
We're at the Mobile County Training School with its alumni den, and they are here today to learn from which they came. We're coming from Africa all the way to the United States. We're looking at a quilt that's behind me that was made by one of my ancestors. This quilt was handmade.
Isn't that pretty?
You don't get many quilts and stuff that's made handmade.
You sure
Today
don't.
we're going to show the children, and they're going to be looking at stuff that take you back to when they came on the Clotilda. They came by ship, and they were in chains, and they traveled to the United States, and they made the United States their home. They became free. They were able to buy land. They was able to cultivate the land, and some of the family members, as I speak, still have their land. And they realized that it was a long journey for them, but to the end, they held hope that they would be something one day. And with Abraham Lincoln talking about Emancipation Proclamation, they wasn't supposed to be slaves. They were supposed to be free. But they came, they conquered, and they were successful. As you look at the artifacts here today, you may think, say, who want to be bothered with this old history? This history is what made us. We are a people. We are strong people. We are a vibrant people. And when we come together like this, we reinstill in our young people that we didn't get this far by faith. We got here because of hard work and toil. But once they learn about faith, they embrace religion. And when you look at the way they came across the water, they were destitute. They didn't know where they were going. But they felt like if we get there, we're going to stay together. And I started to tell them why they came to the United States. Because nobody wanted to show they needed people to work. And they made the cotton products. And this cotton, you look at this cotton, it made many people in the city of Mobile rich. And they own these homes up until today. Right here in Alabama, you can see it was the prize crop of Mobile. These clothes that were made, they were made from cotton. And you see the beautiful display I have of a tree. This is our roots starting at the bottom and going up to the leaves. Our family have been able to trace their history from 1859 to 2013. Now, when I talk, we're going to walk a little bit and we're going to see the instruments that helped made the music that kept them alive to this day. They still in the churches making music with the drums and with the rattlers and with the piano chucks. And when we got to this area here, we were able to see the little mammy doll that if we weren't able to get something for Christmas, all we could look forward to is getting a little doll like this handmade out of the leftover material from making clothes.
Just a minute, Jazzy got to move her camera. Y'all bear with me. Y'all bear with me now. Jazzy Red, we back. Come on with it.
Now, when we got here to the United States, I can tell you that we saw the log cabins that you see a little replica of a log cabin. That's what a lot of people lived in. And what I like to tell them about the children, they don't know how we started a fire in those houses, the houses in 8 Green Alley, up near the old Union Baptist Church. They took this is a ladder now, and ladder is in here. In the morning, the house was so cold. My grandmother and them was set up to make the biscuits in these bowls, and then we had to start the fire. And this ladder now, it had to be kept dry, because this is what helped the fire burn and get started. And we had to have those biscuits that she cooked in her old bowl. This is a woman that looked like my grandmother when she had cooked those biscuits. And what I like to say about grandmama, we don't know when she went to bed and we don't know when she got up. When we got up in the morning, she was up, and when we went to bed, she was up. So she was a good, hard, strong working woman, and then she worked outside the home. This is a vase made out of pure clay off of Happy Hill. This clay dirt that they dried and they made into bowls where they could carry the water. Now, these are a rolling pin that you made biscuits. These are some of the artifacts here.
Just a minute. Right, Jazzy Red, we back. We had another table here.
This table depicts once upon a time in America. When we first came here, we were in the yards cleaning and preparing ourselves. But after the Civil War, some of our African American men went on to war. And then about 1942, they came out the military and they was able to go back to school and get an education and graduate, and things became better. Many stories in Africatown, USA have been told about this family. So you see, I don't have anything to feel bad about, because I can trace my roots all the way.
Is that Cujo in that corner there?
That's Uncle Cujo, Charlie and his children. And on this picture you see the old Union Baptist Church, and we see like my family members, and all of these artifacts that I got together and put in a group to show the children how everything we throw away, others in Africa and other countries, they take and make things out of it. They are very useful. And I tell them, just like I got the shells from the Gulf of Mexico, and for the reason they came through the Gulf of Mexico, I wanted to have something that they could feel that came out the ocean. And it's painted gold so you can see where we came from. A lot of the golds and diamonds came from there. This scepter was probably used to whip the people whenever they did something wrong.
Okay.
If the flies got on you while you was sitting and talking, you use this, and it's made with horsehair.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to move just a little bit further because we want you to see a little bit more so you'll be able to see what Africatown was like in the olden days.
Okay, I want to show y'all this here. Jazzy, that caught my eye right there. Looking like a king. All right, we're going to move. We're going to another table. God bless you. Here, sister.
Now, Jazzy, you're looking at a few of the artifacts that some of them was what we played with.
Yeah, y'all see them skates? Look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
These are real skates, and this is original skate key
Skate key.
that goes to the skate.
Look at
This
that.
is a Viewmaster. We thought we was rich when we got one.
Yes, Lord.
And our little dog baby, she didn't have nothing but a little whistle she did, but we loved our dog baby.
Yes, we did.
This is a slingshot.
Sure is.
My brother killed a many birds and kept us fed with this slingshot.
With the slingshot.
And this is our lunchbox, and it's a Dick and Jane lunchbox.
Yes, it is, Lord.
This is our transistor radio.
Okay, hold that up.
We listened to this when Mother wouldn't let us stay up late at night.
Yeah.
We could get in the bed and put the covers over our head and
Sure
listen
could.
to our
Yeah,
radio.
yes, we could.
Now, oxygen soap was a soap that you used to wash everything. And you know it was made with lye, and it was grease, old grease, and the remnants from whatever your mama cooked.
Okay.
Like the grease was saved and it was made into soap.
Have mercy.
This is what mashed your potatoes.
Okay.
Grandmama did ironing, and she did ironing for white people as well as black.
Okay.
But this she would use called a smoothing iron.
Yeah, you put that and heat it up in the fire, and then you had to wipe it off or
Yeah,
something.
because it was dirty.
Oh, that was a lot of work. God.
This is our Argo starch. We, believe it or not, Grandmama couldn't keep no Argo starch because we would eat it. And we would be just, she said, where my starch?
People did eat starch. Yeah, they did eat starch, yeah.
Oh, we thought we was in happy time. We had a wind up
Teddy
bear.
bear. Look at that.
These are some of Grandmama's old shoes
Yeah.
and her old hat. She put this on Sunday and went to church.
Okay.
And people wasn't looking down on you. You just wore what you had.
Ain't that a blessing?
These are my brother's marbles.
Yeah.
These are my jacks.
Jackson Marble.
And this is our harmonica that we play.
Okay.
And the greatest thing of all we thought we had, when you had dominoes, you could sit and play dominoes.
Godly.
The second thing I want to tell you about our Dick and Jane book. This was one of the wonderfulest things.
Sure
when you
was.
learned to read your Dick and Jane book.
Yeah.
You thought you was in high heaven. But really, you remembered it. You didn't have to learn how to read. You just looked at the pictures. If you saw Spot, you said Spot is doing something. What is Spot doing?
Yeah.
And you learned to read.
I got the
your Dick and
worst
Jane
whooping because I kept asking why they kept repeating themselves. You know, stop, Dick, stop, Dick, stop. I'm saying, why they keep saying that? I got the worst whooping about that. Run, sure did, sure did.
And we puffed the cat. So
Yeah, that's bringing back history there. A lot of my viewers are connecting with this, I'm sure.
And I got the cups because when my grandmama went to work for the white people in our neighborhood, a little further out called Pritchard, they had blue plates and blue cups. And I saw those cups and it made me think about the day I went to work with my grandmama. I thought that was the beautifulest cabinet.
Was it?
This lady had
Yeah.
matching dishes and matching cups,
Everything.
and matching glass. We didn't have that at our house.
Wasn't it
We
beautiful?
couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
We ate out of anything
Anything
that
we
we
could. Sure
had.
could.
So
And was
when
blessed, you know.
and I'm telling you, we were
We-
really blessed. People think now that they're having a good time, but those were our good time. And you looking at my cousin right here, she lives around the corner.
Okay, we got 'em.
Anna Marie and us know, we all know the same thing, and we sit around and we talk about how good it was here in Plateau. And sometimes people ask me, can anything come good out of Plateau and magazine? I said, look at me. I'm a living witness that something good can come out of Plateau.
We're going to go to another table, Jazzy Red Talk Show. What we got here, lady? What we got?
Today, Jazzy, I don't know if a lot of people would know this, but John Fitzgerald Kennedy, my mother called him her president because he was the first one that started doing something that people could see for the African American. And he was a Catholic.
Yeah, I love him. I love him.
He was of Catholic persuasion. But my mother, the day he died in 1963, we came home from Mobile County Training School, and my mama was standing at the ironing board.
Crying.
And she was just crying.
All of us crying.
We couldn't stop crying.
I know.
And she said, they done killed my president. She made it personal. So I dedicated this money collards to her because that was her president.
So,
and
everybody loved it. White and black cried that day. Really did.
That was a day that I would never forget. I was in the 8th grade at Mobile County Training School in the science building right next door. Sitting in my seat, and they came and told us that the president had been assassinated. And I think that was the first time my heart went out because that was our president.
I think I got his word right when he said, think not what your country can, it's not what your country
can do for you,
but ask what you can do for your country. Jazzy Red, we're going to go another, put that in your pipe and chew that up there. Jazzy Red, peace.
1899, my grandmother was born. And I started collecting coins along with my daughter. And we was able to find one. And I was so elated because she said, if you put your money in a frame, you'll never be broke.
You'll never be broke.
And with me having this on the wall, I know that those ladies are made out of pure silver. They make you feel rich because people now pay more for silver
then they do. There you go, Jazzy Red.
One
more table, peace out. Wait a minute, give me his name again. Come on with it.
Okay. This is Johnny Campbell. And Johnny Campbell is well known in and around Mobile.
Okay.
He works for Reese's Funeral Home.
All right.
He helps everybody, and he's a part of the caretaker of the graveyard.
And you're a caretaker of the graveyard?
Yes, I am.
Come out here and do it. You get paid for that?
No, ma'am.
You just come out there on your own and do that.
Volunteer.
Volunteer. Ladies and gentlemen, some of you young men, y'all got to get out and start helping. Y'all got to get out. This man here, you probably retired. Where you working? But
I retired from the state of Alabama.
And you still working, still go out there and do that free.
Well, God have sent me, and God have showed me an insight, and I told him if he would restore my health back,
yes, sir,
I would give back what he wanted me to do. So I give all of my time and effort to everyone that I come in contact with, letting them know that God still loves
everybody. Lord, you're a blessed man. I feel it. You're a blessed man. Now, who we got over here? Who this young man is here?
We got Mr. Leon Woods, and he can tell you more.
Okay, Mr. Wood, look at the camera. What you do?
I'm an ex-retired shipyard worker.
All right. What shipyard you was at?
Shipyard.
All right. That's where I'm at. You was over there when I was over there, and I'm still there, but I want to get out like you.
Retired 33 years.
33 years.
Yeah.
See, you just inspired somebody that need to go to their yard. Some young man looking at this or some young lady that want to go to their shipyard. Thank you for sharing that with us.
And you can look at the shirt that he have.
Yeah, chain. Look at that.
The dream.
Yeah.
And a chain gonna come.
Martin Luther King,
Barack Obama.
There you go.
Barack Obama.
We got another table, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for letting me interview both of you gentlemen. I appreciate you all getting out in the community. Jazzy Red, we're going to the table. You got here?
This is then and now. I like to tell people we looking from then to
Go ahead.
This is then to now. And this young man that you see out of one log they took and this man was called Jacob, and he was a runaway slave.
Okay.
But before they got here, in Africa they were kings, and the king sat on his throne on a chair, and he passed down the laws. And you see here is 2 African artifacts, and you see on top this headdress would tell you what tribe they were from.
Okay. Is that a drum there?
Yeah, this is a drum made out of a goat skin drum, come from Africa.
God.
And this is a whip that was, if Jacob was caught running away, he was whipped.
Okay.
And these are the chains
Oh, look at that, ladies and
he
gentlemen.
might have wore when before he broke loose and got away.
Oh my gracious. Look at that. Have y'all seen what you learned today?
And these were called branding eyes.
Okay.
If you were caught trying to run away too many times, they would brand you so they would know what plantation you came from, and they would take you back.
Okay.
And they would call these men bounty hunters like we know of today.
Yeah.
They would look you up until they find you, because there was a price on your head.
Oh my gracious.
Now,
Isn't that
the
something? We
last
learned
thing-
something. Okay, last thing now.
You're going to turn here, and I'm going to just show you.
Okay.
There's 2 books you can purchase, but the first lady that wrote the book was called Emily Roach, and this book was called The History and Sketches of the South.
Okay.
That talked about the family of the Clotilda.
Okay.
And these are the 2 books written, and this is a picture of...
Is that Cujo? That's Cujo.
Yeah, this
on that
is
front.
Uncle Cujo, and that's Cujo. And those books were written so we would not lose our history.
My
I was
gracious.
glad to be a part of it, because it tells that history from Africa to the United States that we can say we were a part of.
We were a part.
Our bloodline, when you talk about the bloodline, when Discovery Channel came to me and asked me would I do a DNA to find out where I came from, so I wouldn't have to feel like I was ostracized anymore about talking about Africa so much.
Okay.
I went ahead and took the test, and they said I was 90%. I had the genes that go back as far as Eve.
Oh my gracious.
We know our history, and we don't want to lose this, and we want the children to know this. So at any time anybody asks you where you came from, my destiny is, and what I thought of being in Africa is being brought to, my folk being brought to Mobile, succeeded and educated us the best they knew how, so we could make a change. Okay,
now we're going to interview a young man that I think this was his idea or something. We're going to interview him, Jazzy. Talk show. What's your name, young man?
My name is Clee Joseph Jones.
Okay, tell me a little something about it. How are you involved in this?
Well, I'm a part of the Africatown National Historical Site Committee, and I try to do a lot of community outreach work and also with education. And because of my background in 10 years of teaching, that I really would like to educate the masses about the rich history of Africatown, USA. And our goal here is to start here at the baseline and have art exhibits and all kinds of situations where people can come down and enjoy their history and enjoy one another. But the long-term goal is to turn this area of plateau into a Jamestown, Virginia, or Williamsburg, Virginia, where people from all over the world will come and enjoy, you know, the history that we have to share.
You all got a lot of history. I didn't know Cujo had a book out. See, I need to come out to know that, because I read. I speed read. I needed to know that. Thank you all for telling me. I want to show some of the people that's here with you. You got something else you want to say before I show them?
No, I would like to thank you guys for coming out.
And you're a teacher?
I've been a teacher for a long time. I have a master's in education. Special education.
Come on with it. All right, I'm going to show some of the people that come out today. All right. We're going to show you some of the people that come out today. You want to say something, sister? You better come up this way here. All right, look at him. Look at him. These are some of the people. There are a lot of people on the outside, but these are some of the kids and things that come out. Jazz is going to commend you all for coming out and being a part of it. All right, Jazzy Red Talk Show, and we're here with Lou Castle. This is the lady everybody been talking about, the good food. You want to say hello to my viewers?
Hello, everybody.
everybody.
You gonna speak up because we got a lot of traffic.
Hey, everybody.
All right. Where you located, Lucas?
I'm at 2702 Spring Hill Avenue. My phone number is 251-404-5851. I'm inviting y'all over.
Lucas, I pulled up and you had a customer here. And she told me, I didn't know her. I said, you like her food? She said, I'm just gonna have it today. Said, but he's just had surgery. Said, this lady here, Lucas will feed him whether he got money or not. Now, did you tell me that?
No.
See that? See how your name be ringing? That lady just told me that you've been feeding her husband and he been sick, and if he didn't have it, he know he can come up here and get something to eat. So see how your name rang in the community. Jazzy always out and about talking with people, and that was just a stir that touched my heart, because we got to care about people. I just don't understand it. And you know, you feeding them whether he had it or not, and that's just a great thing, and that's what God is about. Why you do that, Lucas?
Jazz, where I come from, that's the way we was raised. You know, if someone needed something and you was able to provide it, we provided it. My dad always say that if you take care of your fellow man, God will take care of you. And I believe that. And I believe, you know, how could you not? Jazz, how could you not? If somebody needs a meal and you have one, how could you not give it to them? $1 is not that important. You know, $1 is not. I cook because I enjoy it.
Okay.
I have customers coming in, you know, just to be appreciated. I love it, you know. I don't charge outlandish prices for my food because I don't think it's necessary. I'm here to make a living. I want to make a living, but I'm also doing something I enjoy. So for that, I'm pretty blessed. I'm all right. My daddy say, I'm all right.
No, I'm all right.
I'm all right.
You know something, he do provide for us, but I was just, that story, I wanted my viewers to hear that, because it's about Jesus and other people, and once we get that together, we'll have a great day. Regardless of what we're going through in our life, we got to help folks. Now, tell my viewers what you sell up here.
Well, I just, what you saw just going out the door was meatball sub.
Okay.
Days I have specials. It depends on how I feel. Some I have peach cobblers, sour cream pound cake, tea cakes, even candy. You know, we make candy up in here. I have chicken, I have pork chops, I have hot dogs, I have hamburgers. I have everything. I have huge hamburgers. I call them bigums. That's Jazz's favorite.
Yeah.
Hamburger and fries.
That's it. That's
no
what.
Green veggies. Don't offer no veggies.
It's lettuce and tomatoes on the hamburger.
That's as far as you're gonna go when it comes to veggies.
Well, the kids, when I was young, we wasn't able to get it like that. My mom cooked great food. She really did, and I like good food. But I'm grown, and I be wanting to buy some junk sometimes. So
and you do.
And I get my hamburger, my French fries. We weren't able.
And your banana split.
And my banana split.
And your bowls of ice cream.
Well, we don't need to tell it. Don't tell it all, God.
All of it, everything that Jazz is getting here is available. The banana splits, the ice cream, the ice slushies. You can get it all here.
You can.
At a price that's affordable. You know, my restaurant is a neighborhood restaurant. You could come here and have 10 kids and feed every one of those kids with drinks included for $20. Can you beat that?
You can't beat that.
You can't beat it.
You can't beat that.
You know, a hot dog, a hamburger, fine, but I also have meals.
People now are really looking at people that got compassion with their business. They looking at that now. You know, looking at folks overcharging folk, man. You go and get a plate and you go in there, and boy, I went in one place. I said, oh, Lord. And I just couldn't come back. I mean, it was way high. I guess I didn't know what I was ordering too. So we got to try to check the menu. Yeah, read before you buy. Read before you buy. Lucas, thank you for letting me interview you. And that really, when I hear stories like that, that touch my heart and that keep me going. Because I get tired. But then when I hear somebody doing some good things, and that lady just come out and told me. I just came up, she said she feeds my husband, and if he don't have the money, he can come here and get something to eat. He been having surgeries, you know. I just was glad to hear that. And you didn't tell me, and you know that. My viewers know I'm not going to lie. That lady told me that. Because you ain't going to never say nothing. You'll do it and go on.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. But I wanted them to know what you're doing. Come up here. Give them your address, Lucas.
My address again is 2702 Spring Hill Avenue. It's the little yellow building look like a hot dog with a hat on.
All right.
But I'm right here. Y'all come and see me.
Give me a phone number. Give me that phone number.
Number is 251-404-5851. Come and get a good meal.
All right. Jazzy Red Talk Show and Lucas Red Talk Show, and we're here with an important dignitary. Everybody's a dignitary on my show. If you wanted to know who gave that great concert, you seen him sing, but you didn't know it was this man that gave that concert. How you doing today, Reverend Witherspoon?
Doing great. How are you, Jazzy Red?
Oh, I'm doing just fine. I appreciate you letting me come out to your recording studio and TV studio to film this young man that we're going to show them in a minute. Because this young man, I got somebody I'm going to introduce to you all that y'all hadn't seen. Tell us a little bit about your studio.
Well, we're here. Number one,
we want you to speak up, Reverend. Yeah, I know you're the soft talking preacher, but you better speak up, man. I'm serious. Now speak up a little bit.
Well, I'm just happy to have you here, Jazzy Red, and to share. Number one, God is the center of everything that we're doing. To God be all the glory. But we are a studio that with a vision. To be a blessing to people in our community, those that couldn't be heard, that desire to be heard, and sometimes in some way the finances, they don't have it. We like to work with people that to help them get that gift that God has given them out, so other people can be blessed by that talent and by the gift that God has given them. To glorify Him. So we're a studio here, and we do gospel, different types, different styles of gospel.
So you're saying you'll help people?
Yes.
They don't have to just come in here with all their money down. They can maybe work out something with you, prepay. That's a good thing if you got something to help them.
Yes, we try to work with people.
Yeah, I want you to work with them. That's a good thing. Now, see that, ladies and gentlemen? We got a studio here that'll work with you. And Rev don't drink. You ain't got to worry about him not showing up or not opening the door. Because he was here at 6 o'clock. You know, you got some studios, they just ain't going to do it. You can call them and you can have money. They just ain't opening up at a certain time. I know that you work, Rev. Tell them what else you do.
Well, I drive trucks.
Drive trucks?
18-wheelers.
18-wheeler. A driving truck reverend. Ain't that something? Gonna spread the word out on the highway. But you're a working reverend. So I like that. I like that. You work and you handle your business. And you also got this business. Can they get a phone number?
Yes. They can reach me at area code 251-379-9759.
Okay, now, Rev, we're going to come back with Rev, but I want to show y'all another young man here that that's doing some things, and he going to, what's your name? Because he gonna entertain you all a little later on. Tell him your name.
My name is John Scott, and I'm a gospel songwriter. You're
a gospel songwriter.
Yes.
Now I'm going to tell you why I like you, young man, because he persistent.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I be telling people, you got to keep at people. If it's something you want, you got to stay at. This young man will call me, text me. I say, I can't put you on unless you copyright. We're going to send it off. Nope, it got to be copyrighted. And you send off your copyright. Yeah. So he's got a copyright on his song, and that way he can put it on this show. Oh, yeah. So, see, I'm going to make them do what they got to do, ladies and gentlemen. But this young man did what I asked him to do, and he's got his copyright, and he's going to perform for you. Can you tell him a little something about you, though? What about you? Where you grew up at?
I grew up in Pritchard, Alabama on 45, by Leggett Street, coming up. Okay. Going to church and stuff like that,
You come up in the church?
Yes.
Okay, your mama made you go to church.
Yeah, ever since I was a little boy.
Oh, no, she make you go to church?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. Once you in that, you ain't gonna never get away from it. You can go out there, you coming on back. Yeah, you coming on back. So what we gonna do, we're gonna put a track on and we're gonna let this young man entertain you all. Okay. And you got a phone number for him?
Yes, my number 251-401-6710.
And you got a stage name?
Just John Scott.
John Scott. Okay, 'cause most of them had that another name.
Yeah.
Okay, but you John Scott.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you gonna go by your name. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna set up and we're gonna let Mr. John Scott sing. I have not seen him. Have you seen him, Reverend Witherspoon?
No, I haven't.
We haven't seen. This how we do it. We ain't seen. We just gonna put you on.
Okay.
We gonna put you on. So that's how we gonna do it. So we couldn't say we sitting at the round table. We sitting at the square table enjoying ourselves. But when we come back, he's gonna sing, and we're gonna see if Reverend Witherspoon like him too. But we like everybody anyway. So we're gonna let this man entertain you, and then we'll come back with a Jazzy Red piece. His first television debut, Mr. John Scott.
Yeah. Yeah. Jesus is my savior, I'm rocking my shield. He always show me favor when he come in our near. He always fight my battle when he come in our near. Jesus is my savior, my rock and my shield. He wipe away my tears every time he come around. I will never give up, he always bless me. Try to make it to my destiny. I gave my life to Jesus, he wants the best of me. He will never leave me, y'all forsaken me. I keep on shining like the stars at night. I thank the Lord for forgiving me life. Got to keep on praying because he is with me. I thank the Lord for victory. Jesus is my savior, my rock and my shield. He always show me favor when he come in our near. He always fight my battle when he come in our ear. Jesus is my savior, my rock and my shield. He wipe away my tears every time he come around. You are my son and I'm your father. To keep your trust in me and you're gonna go farther. Jesus show me love, he showed me salvation. Don't you give up, you gotta have patience. I got to keep on moving because I can't stop now. I thank the Lord for showing me how. Jesus is my savior, my rock and my shield. He always show me favor when he come in our near. He always fight my battle when he come in our near. Jesus is my savior, my rock and my shield. He wipe away my tears every time he come around. I will never give up, he always bless me. Try to make it to my destiny. I gave my life to Jesus, he wants the best for me. He will never leave me or forsake me. I keep on shining like the stars at night. I thank the Lord for forgiving me life. Got to keep on praying because he is with me. I thank the Lord for victory. Jesus is my savior, my rock and my shield. He always show me favor when he come in our near. He always fight my battle when he come in our ear. Jesus is my savior, my rock and my shield. He wipe away my tears every time he come around. You are my son and I'm your father. To keep your trust in me and you're gonna go farther. Jesus show me love, he show me salvation. Don't you give up, you gotta have patience. I got to keep on moving because I can't stop now. I thank the Lord for showing me how. Jesus is my savior, my rock and my shield. He always show me favor when he come in our near. He always fight my battle when he come in our ear. Jesus is my savior, my rock and my shield. He wipe away my tears every time he come around.
Jazzy Red, peace out. Jazzy Red Talk Show. We got another little treat for you while we up in the studio here. He been playing some stuff and I'm saying, what's that? What's that? Play that, play that. But he can't play all of them. But he picked one that he did want to play for my viewers, my sick, my shut in. For people, we love you, and Jazz go out of her way to do this, and so have Mr. Witherspoon and the young man today. But we're going to introduce you. Reverend Witherspoon is going to play a selection for you all. See if you like this.
God bless you. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed will be thy name. Thy kingdom as it is in heaven. And give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our trespasses, for thine is the kingdom, power, and glory. For thine is the kingdom, power, and glory, forever and ever. Amen. And give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our trespasses, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. For thine is the kingdom, power, and glory. For thine is the kingdom, power, and glory. And forgive us of our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. For thine is the kingdom, power, and glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Look at, I am still pop. I mean, you can play the guitar.
Bless your heart.
We've got to interview him a little bit more, and then we're gonna say a piece out. But I gotta talk to him about that. Jazzy Red with her first television debut.
In the beginning was the word.
Y'all know Jazzy Red can't play no guitar. Get this thing away from me. Cut it off, young man. Cut it off. Jazzy Red, we're back, and I've enjoyed my time here in the studio. I mean, I've enjoyed it so much. I might have to take guitar lessons from you and come up here on Saturdays and learn some stuff. Did you enjoy yourself, young man?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
All right, now, Mr. John Smith, you'll learn somebody that you can kind of can coach you a little bit and help you out with your music. See that?
Oh, yeah.
Now you got your customer there, Mr. Witherspoon.
Everything will work out for the best.
Work out for the best, don't it?
Yes.
Mr. Witherspoon, would you want to tell them your phone number again for your studio? What's the name of your studio?
BRW and Praise Production.
Okay. Give them a phone number.
251-379-9759.
Y'all come out. This is a giving man. He's trying to help in the community. Here's your studio. Y'all been looking for a studio. This is it. This is it. Now, young man, give him your phone number.
My number is 251-401-6710.
All right. Now, y'all know something in front of that mic. He look like Big and Small a little bit there, didn't he? Yeah, he look like Big and Small. All I needed was a hat on him and a suit, and I'm looking like, yeah, but he ain't singing Big and Small stuff. He's singing for the Lord, okay? But that is a great thing. It was a pleasure meeting you, young man, and nice seeing you again, Reverend Witherspoon. So we done put your studio out, and they know they're going to call you. They finna call you, because they ready to sing. They ready to sing, and they ready to get it going on. All right. I want y'all to tell them God bless you.
God bless you.
Jazzy Red, peace out.